to another ASMR video. In this video, you will know the greatest iPhone ever made. No, not the 16 Pro. It's the 12 mini. One of the best phones that Apple ever made, right after 5S or 4S. This phone is small, the smallest one-handed phone Apple sold, apart from the iPhone 13 mini, which is the last successor. But this phone perfected the form factor, usability, and price. You cannot buy it new because Apple discontinued the iPhone mini lineup, but you can find it pretty cheap for $100 or hopefully less. The battery needs to be changed, as this is more than 5 years old phone. It still receives updates and it still looks amazing, fast. It doesn't have the 120Hz screen, but you don't need it. This phone feels fast, still supports the latest apps, still receives iOS updates, and all the games and apps runs blazing fast. Yes, the battery needs to be changed if you want the full capacity, but you still get about 80%. Mine is at 80%. Let's check it together. It says it needs service as it's 79%. You can take it to any official Apple repair store and they should be able to do it, or you can do it through a trusted third-party one. I do not recommend it. But the battery, even with 79%, lasts around 80% of the day. If you're not doing heavy stuff, you need to keep charging the phone throughout the day. If you're a heavy user and use the phone a lot, especially video and pictures editing and capturing, I use this phone when I travel to capture 4K video, 24 FPS, and the video quality looks amazing. Yes, I need to charge the phone a lot if I'm gonna use it like that, or if you're gonna watch a lot of videos or podcasts like I also do at work and outside work, then you need to charge it at least 2 times. But get a fast charger and your problem should be solved. Of course, the phone supports all the latest accessories like the Apple Watch that I have 2 of, and you can connect it to your Mac if you have Mac, AirDrop and all that. The phone looks amazing and is priced good if you manage to find it new. No, not a lot of people bought this phone, sadly. That's why Apple discontinued it, but I don't see any reason why you should not use or get this phone if you like Apple phones, iOS, one-handed phone. This is a must. Of course, this will be, I believe, the last year or the year after that. Well, Apple will stop supporting it, but it's still great. The camera is still amazing. In most scenarios, the video is stable and all that you need, and this supports all the apps you want or need. So there's really no reason not to get it if you like, again, one-handed phone. Otherwise, this phone will feel small to you. So yeah, this phone looks great. Like I said, it's fast, not slowing down. All your favorite social media and other apps work. And it's compatible with Apple Watch. So if you like health track features of the Apple Watch and the daily use, this phone is great. Now let's look at it from close up. Of course, I'm using a cover because the phone is very slippery. It fell out of my pocket a few times, but managed to survive. Look at this great screen. The screen looks great, and the phone itself also looks great. With one hand, you see I can hold it with one hand, and it feels great. The usability is great, and yeah, it's perfection. If you like small phones, I don't know why people like huge phones. Get a PC or a Mac or a tablet if you want a huge phone. Yes, the battery is better on huge phones, that's for sure, but smaller phones are meant to be used by one hand, hence a lot of people use it with one hand. the perfect one-handed use, and it's not compromising on features or power. It has the same processor as the Pro, iPhone 12 Pro. So apart from the smaller battery, Apple did not compromise. It has the same